That's right. Cheers, Canadian wine lovers. We are live. We're live.
From
We're
Toronto.
in T Dot. You know what? In Canada, there's a lot of places that are rural. And we happen to live in one. We live in the most beautiful place in the Okanagan in Summerland. But let me tell you something, it is a small town. It's very rural. And every once in a while, it's sure nice to be back in the city. I mean, we lived in Calgary for a long time. And sometimes you miss that city energy. So here we are in Toronto. It's a Wednesday night and it is bustling,
It's
packed.
raining outside. It's windy and cold, and every places are packed. The energy is absolutely crazy. It's so much fun. We spend the day at the Vintage Conservatory, a wine private club on King Street, featuring four BC red wines and tasting some incredible international wines. That was for a good cause, the One Drop Foundation by the Cirque du Soleil. We raised a ton of money for accessibility of
Access to clean water.
that's access.
So, one of the guys that spoke, I mean, he talked about how he grew up on a small island in Greece, and we take for granted that we have water here. We complain about it. We're like, oh, it's raining again. And there's literally places in the world where they don't have access to any kind of water that can be drunk, especially clean water. So that's what the foundation does. And it was started by Guy Laliberté, who started
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
So it's really tight. It's really close with the Cirque du Soleil operation. So the One Drop, we had the privilege to be there in Las Vegas, their big annual event in March, featuring De Silva, Nobrezza, and Dobbin Estate. And then now we are here. That's the second edition of the Toronto One Drop Foundation fundraiser, and we were there with now four BC red wine. We had the 2021 Patent Rock, a red icon. One of the star of the day was the signature from Claude du Soleil 2021 vintage. We had so many people come back and asking questions about what is the Simil Camine. And yeah, it was really interesting. The Zotomir Merlot from Black Market Wine Company was also awesome. And the Silva Legato 2020. That was the full wine that we featured, Pinot Noir,
Yeah.
that we featured today.
So it was great because a lot of these wine lovers that were at the Vintage Conservatory here where they had the event, Vintage Conservatory, by the way, there's 3 locations in Toronto and it's a wine club. And this location's open 24/7 and you've got your wines there in a locker and there's a chef and a restaurant and a lounge.
Incredible
Pretty cool.
location. Incredible location.
So
Spectacular room.
lots of people that love wine and many of them had not had Canadian wine recently,
Yeah.
if at all. And so it was really great. We love seeing that surprise reaction on their face where they're like, wow, this is actually really good.
Yeah, where there's a table right beside us with Malartic La Gravière, with Chateau Félan Ségur, and all of these Bordeaux's. The table next to them, it was like a bunch of Burgundy Grand Cru, and we had l'Académie du Vin, who was opening Chateau Aubryon 2005 in double magnums, or Cos d'Estournel at 2002. Like all of these very special wines, and now that's where we're at with our Canadian wines. Now they ask us to bring 4 BC wines, and kudos to Nathan Dobbin and.
Dobbin Estate
Dobbin
from
Estate,
Niagara, where
who
they
had also their Cabernet blend and their Chardonnay. So, like now, more and more Canadian wines are involved in these big international events. It was so refreshing to see that, but converting wine lovers to Canadian wines one at a time. I mean, that was so much fun. And yeah, like it was fun to be together. I sometimes travel on my own for these kind of events, and Mira was with me. It's like we had so much fun talking about the club, about our events, the Pan Canadian, the trip to Burgundy, like so many things. And people were like, "Oh my God, this is so cool!" So yeah, we had a ton of fun at the Vintage Conservatory. Started at 2 Eastern time, and we just finished. What a day! And we had donated a trip to the Okanagan for the auction, because I think they probably raised what, $250,000 today with some auction items that people have donated from all over North America. And we, as a little guys, a little trip to the Okanagan for 3 days, discovered the Okanagan with 2 days of touring with Carl and Mira. And there's a fun fact to that, because the person who bought our auction item is
New CEO
the new CEO of the
of the
foundation
foundation.
of the
So
foundation. So we're
that'll
gonna
be
have,
fun.
yeah, the new CEO and his wife traveling to BC to taste wine in the next summer. So it's really really exciting.
I see you, Elaine. Nice to see you guys. And Ralph and Archie Christie says, we look cute together, Carl.
Ah,
Nice.
there you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a cozy evening. It snowed like heck over in Toronto here the last couple days.
I blame Marcel for that when I saw him yesterday. We landed at 7 a.m.
You didn't order the right weather?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what's happening out here? Like, we land at 7 a.m. It's like raining, bucket, like snowing all over the place. So we're meeting Marcel for a snack. And I was like, this is your fault, buddy.
From
From
Bellaterra.
Bellaterra.
Yeah,
Right. So
one of
we
our
saw
favorites out here.
we saw Marcel at Bellaterra yesterday morning. We had a nice stop at Stratus Vineyard as well, tasting some of the new really cool stuff with Suzanne and Dean. So yeah, a little productive day after a red eye flight.
And we stopped by Elaine and Ralph where they work at Between the Lines
Yeah.
finally, but only literally for like a minute to say hi. So next time, longer visit.
Longer visit for sure.
That'll be
For
fun.
sure, it's going to be on schedule next time. Definitely, definitely.
Yay.
Yeah, it was just like really, really cool to meet wine lovers from all over the country, and see like the comments from all of these very serious collectors that they all have their wine lockers, and like the conversation between Burgundies and Super Tuscan and like just like Tempranillos and all of that turning to the Canadian wine conversation about.
So Daryl says he likes your tie. This has always been a thing for Carl, right? The tie got to go with the funky, whatchamacallit? What do you call this?
Yeah, it's the pocket
The pocket square. There you go.
Square.
And of course, the funky socks.
Socks.
Gotta have the socks. I mean, the yeah,
Yeah.
makes that
Yeah.
purple in the tie just pop out when the socks are purple.
I mean, it goes together, right?
There you go.
It goes together.
So
Oh, I have to say, Mira had some pretty sexy high heel today, but she had to change.
6 hours in high heels when you live in Summerland and never wear high heels. Anyway,
Hey, that is our city
So-
outfit. We were like absolutely immersing in the energy of the big city. That was fun. And
super fun.
I had a conversation with Costa, which is the general manager at the Vintage Conservatory, and putting together some ideas to do for more event with Canadian wines alongside international wines for their members at the Vintage Conservatory. So maybe some more Canadian wines are coming into the let's say the world of international wine collectors. It's really exciting.
Yeah, super fun. Oh, Tracy and Jim, good point. Ravens football colors. That's true. That's how much of a Ravens fan this guy is. He's wearing even his tie and his socks match the team. So, anyways, it's been fabulous to just tune in. We can't stay for long because we have a dinner reservation and it's pretty late. But what else did we taste this week that was phenomenal?
Oh, so
I got to tell you, Carl's highest rated wine in the last couple days. Oh, and I got to tell you what's coming up in the club.
oh yeah, I mean,
But the highest rated wine was actually quite a surprise, wasn't
oh
it?
yeah, that was fun. That was fun. So yesterday we tasted maybe what? I don't know. Let's say 35 wines, something like that yesterday. So just going to a couple wineries here, a couple wineries there. My highest rated wine yesterday was a Riesling ice wine.
Which was a surprise because we don't normally taste a lot of ice wine. A lot of people think that in Canada, like, oh, you guys make a lot of ice wine. We run a Canadian wine club. I think we're up to almost 2,000 wines tasted a year now.
Yeah.
We taste very few ice wines.
Yeah, the one that I had
Yeah.
yesterday absolutely
It was
floored me. So Stratus ice wine Riesling ice wine was absolutely off the chart. Holy smokes, that was fun. So yeah, my highest
Totally
rated
fun.
wine. I mean, today I didn't really uh, rated wines because we tasted all of these back vintage. I mean, Cos de Tournelle O2 was great. Was not tired, but was not extremely expressive on the finish. I thought of it. I had a good Corton Charlemagne that. Or also a Montrachet, some Chambol Musigny, all of these Grand Cru Burgundy.
We're doing our homework.
But
Daryl,
this,
Jim, Tracy, we're
but
doing our homework for when
you
we
know
go to
what's
Burgundy with you
funny?
guys.
I'm going back to the Dobbin Chardonnay, and I'm enjoying it more. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm a homer. Uh, Definitely some the Malartic La Gravière white. 90% Sauvignon Blanc, 10% Semillon. I was filled with tension and energy.
That's
I really,
from Bordeaux.
yeah, the Bordeaux white that I
Yeah,
tasted
that was.
on. So it
But
was
you're right.
great.
I have developed a real taste for Canadian wine, and I know all my favorites. And it's tough sometimes when you taste the international wine side by side. I'm like, I have a preference sometimes for these Canadian ones that I love so much. But you know what? We got to spill the beans. What's coming up in the club? Some of you guys already know this.
So
We've
we were
convinced
we
Thomas Batchelder.
to the ball. So we were supposed to get the samples last Friday. They never arrived. They arrived on Monday at 5 o'clock while we were leaving the house to get our flight to come to. So we didn't have time to taste all of the samples. So we've tasted the gamay already. I have six Chardonnays and six Pinots to taste when we get home tomorrow, and hopefully on Friday by noon on Friday, the Thomas Batchelder offer will be available for you guys to order. Three Gamays, three Chardonnay, three Pinots, and a few bonus options. So yeah.
There you go. Here, Daryl saying was not a fan of the Dobbin Chardonnay. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to taste you again. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll trick you. We'll do some blind tasting. I wonder if you got an off bottle or if it was just not
Every
your
time I've
style,
tasted that
right?
one, I'm always
But
so fucking pleased and
yeah,
impressed. So yeah, hey, different tastes.
showing
Maybe
really
it
nice
was a
tonight.
slower bottles.
We'll have to next time we see you, Daryl. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's what's coming up. And you know what else is coming up? And the whole reason actually that we stumbled on that ice wine yesterday at Stratus is that this guy was doing his research for the Advent calendar. So there's still a handful of them left. We're opening a different Canadian wine each night from December 4th or December 14th.
The nearest stuff, like people will think that we're putting an ice wine in the eye in the.
Oh, we're not putting an ice wine on the
There's
Advent
something
calendar.
else.
We're not. No, no, no. That was just kind of like a bonus at the end. She's like,
Yeah.
here, try this. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
No, we're putting something else from Stratus in the Advent calendar.
So now
that's
you guys
pretty
know that there's a
rare.
Stratus bottle.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, it's got to be a quick one tonight because we got to run to this. We ordered the Claus and Chase set. Oh yes, Elaine, that is awesome. So Claus and Chase, we're doing a tasting with their winemaker Pete Tires next Thursday night.
Yeah.
We'll report back. We'll be the first in the country with you, Elaine, and I think
Today's the
Jim
20
is going to be there.
Yeah,
I think Mike.
the 2023 church size Chardonnay has not been released and no one have tasted it. So there's going to be a national premiere. So yeah, there's still a few pack available if you guys want to order tonight. I think it's 135 for the three bottles. Keith and I are going to lead the tasting. We're expecting maybe, I don't know how many people, but it's going to be a fun tasting. It's always great to taste with Keith anyway. He's such a gem.
A nice handful of people and to hear all about those wines.
And the 23 vintage, because now we're going to have 2023 Prince Edward County, and this week we're releasing Thomas 2023 Batchelder. So we have 2023 Niagara across the board of Niagara, and they're going to taste the new 23 Claus and Chase. So a good idea of what's coming up with 2023 vintage all over Ontario. So really cool.
Very awesome. Elaine's with me. Developed such a love for the Canadian wines that she likes that it's hard to I know what you mean. I know. But I have found some international ones that starting to like as well. I got to be fair to the wines, you know.
Absolutely. The Champagne Moussigny 2006 was pretty killer. Yeah, that was good also to see Taylor.
Taylor Emerson
Uh,
from Black Bank Hill was a guest at the
yeah,
event, so that was pretty cool.
came to taste wine. It was fun to chat with him. But yeah, so Canadian Wine rocking the One Drop Foundation auction event that we had at the Vintage Conservatory today. So yeah,
There we
no,
go.
starting.
So yeah, happy Wine Wednesday, you guys. Share in the VIP group or here. Let us know when you stumble upon a Canadian wine that you think people should know about. We'd love to hear it. And hope you have a fabulous Wine Wednesday. Cheers, guys.
Canadian wine lovers, Cars Wine Club members. See you next time.